Marijuana Mama here, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. It is 20 minutes to 2 approximately on a Monday morning. The reason I'm doing this show is to let everybody know I didn't have my surgery tomorrow morning because I've had a wicked cold over the last month or so, and I have been very not feeling up to par. That's why I haven't been doing too many shows or anything. Um, yeah, I just want to let everybody know that I am very intrigued by people wanting to know about marijuana. I have a wide range of knowledge about it. Anybody who wants to start their own type of seed, I'll let you know right now, anyone in southwestern Ontario, it is not worth growing outdoors unless you have a greenhouse or an area that is enclosed. All these hemp fields are growing up everywhere, and they are going to seed every crop you put outdoor. This is no joke. Hemp is not marijuana. It will make it so that our crops that we grow outdoor won't be worth conniving shit. To ourselves, it will be, of course, because it's pot, right? But if you're full of seeds, you get less quantity, less quality. And to pull seeds out of your pot all day long is not a lot of fun when you could be enjoying your medicine. So another thing I wanted to let everybody know, stop watering your plants every day. It's not like a plant is a human being that needs to be replenished. Its roots go into the deepest parts of the soil so that it can reach for water. If you are watering it every day, it certainly cannot even try to be able to spread its wings and fly, put it that way. If you give plants too much water, you have a chance of gnats. You have a better chance of catching spider mites, and also fruit flies will lay their eggs in the soil because it's so muddy, and it will harvest their eggs, and your plants will be destroyed within a month. I have a specific someone that had done that to his plants, and he destroyed them all just by watering them every day, causing all kinds of things, even bacteria and fungal growth. If you don't let your soil dry, it doesn't give that chance for that bacteria to go away. Once the soil dries, the bacteria is gone, you replenish the plant. It will never wilt or fade away just because you don't water it for up to a week. A weed is a weed is a weed is a weed. It will grow whether you give it a water or not. Even if it comes to, it looks like it's going to die, if you give it a little bit of water, it will come back too. The reason for this is that it is a weed, and it is very, very strong and resilient plant. Weeds are a resilient plant. You can cut them down all year and they still come back, right? Well, marijuana is in that family. It's not called weed just because it's weed. It's called weed because it is a weed. And so it's so easy to take care of it. It's so easy to do it, but you got to do it the right way. Another very beneficial thing I'll let everyone know is that you can use the ashes from your cigarettes or ashes from your joints to put on the soil, on top of the soil before you water. And what this will do is it will replenish the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium that your plant needs to survive. If a plant doesn't get enough rest, even 15, 16, 17, 18 hours of light a day can make it so your plant's not sleeping enough. The leaves will turn yellow and it will start to die because it's not getting enough sleep. At this point, I would say to put it into the bud cycle, since our plants aren't supposed to be over 4 feet tall indoor. I think that at about 2.5, 3 feet, you can put them into bud. And at that point, you just let them flourish. Going 12 and 12 is put them into bud. And they will be budding within the next 6 to 8 weeks. You'll have the best pot you'll ever dream of. And I 100% vote for THC Biomed and Canna Farms in BC. They provided me with my first crop. In 2017, they even shipped it in the winter for some reason. Now, all of a sudden, nobody's allowed to get their plants shipped to them in the winter. It's just such a ridiculous notion that we can only get our plants delivered to us between March and October, and after that, we're not allowed to get our plants delivered to us. What is that all about? It's stopping people from being able to grow the medication they want, need, deserve. Seeds is another way to go. You can order from. You can always order from King Seeds in BC, or go to your local dispensary and get seeds. I do not usually grow by seeds, but I got a free given to me, so I will start those up when I have everything taken care of. And also another thing about ashes, you can't overdo your ashes on the plant. If you take a 2 liter pop bottle or even a 4 gallon bucket and you put 2 tablespoons on your plant every week for the last, or every week for the last 4 weeks of veg, it'll double in size. And then, of course, you'll have better quality THC come off as well. If you use the ashes for the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, if you do use that, then you will not have to worry about your levels getting too high or too low. pH level is always something to watch. You don't want your pH too high or too low. pH acidity can affect your plant to the point of death. Make sure the acid levels in the soil is, you can get little strips that you can test your soil to make sure the pH level is right. You get a chart with the pH level test kit, and you can get your THC, you can get your bud tested with THC kits now. And they want more people in Ontario to open up dispensaries. And my dream is to have my dispensary of my own. And I'm looking at people helping me out with this project. I'm looking for people that want to do construction work. The construction work is just to help. It's not to make big bucks, because I'm not a rich person. But I have people helping me out getting my business off the ground. And the main people I would like to thank is Wolfman Mike and my landlord for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I have so much paperwork I have to do. It's coming out of my ears. I have to have this stuff put into place as soon as possible. I had a bunch of emails. I can't seem to find them, so I've got to go back and do it all over again. I have to print off the paperwork off my phone and submit, and then hopefully I get approved. I've always had a goal of having my own dispensary, and it's not even for financial gain, but it is in a way, because I've always wanted to get off of disability. I've never wanted to sit on disability forever, and I've always wanted to work for myself. And Wolfman, with having experience on the farm and having experience in business, I know that I can do very well for ourselves. And I'm getting high THC products. They will be between, I'd say, 22% and 32% THC. I'm not dealing with baked goods. That's a whole nother logistics I don't want to deal with. I'll bake for myself. I'll teach you how to bake, but I'm not doing the baking for anyone. It's not in my benefit to even go there. It's not something I want to put my label on. All the weed will be coming from friends and people that want to see me succeed. And I thank everyone that's out there that's going to help me out right now, because I didn't have my surgery, so sometimes I feel like I could go to sleep and not wake up. Around the 23rd of February 2018, I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning after doing a show all night, and I woke up blue, like Smurfette. Wolfman Mike saved my life. If it wasn't for him getting the ambulance to pull over and get me, I would have died. He was slapping my back, trying to get whatever was in my throat to dislodge. When I got in the ambulance, I was breathing for approximately 2 minutes, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe no more. And what I had found out 10 days later was there was a polyp that had flipped over into my vocal cords. And for 37 hours I was blue like Smurfette. Now, if I pass away before my dream comes into fruition, I hope that people will reach out to Wolfman and help him in any way possible. If I wake up blue, or if I am blue, the only thing that I can pray for is that somebody realizes that I'm not breathing. And it's a really scary thought. Like, it's like being diagnosed with something that there's no cure for until you have surgery. And I could end up with a very low voice or a very high voice or a voice that fades in and out, comes and goes. Thank God the last surgery I had, my voice came back after about 4 months, 5 months. Actually, I didn't have a normal voice till about 5 months after the surgery. It would come and go. I'd be talking, and then it would go like that. It would just stop talking. It wouldn't have no vocal, no speech in between words and stuff. It would just go blah, 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 blah. It would just stop. So when I have the surgery, it's going to be for to get a polyp removed from my throat, from my vocal cords, and then that polyp will be tested for cancer. And if it's cancer, I'll have to get my vocal cords removed, and then I won't be able to talk anymore ever again, and I'll be a mute. But I will learn sign language, and I'm good at it. Everybody look. MARIJUANA. M-A-M-A. Marijuana Mama. All over the last, I would say, 6 months or so, I've been having my hair fall out, which hasn't made me want to go on air either. It's a really scary feeling when you've had really good hair, really beautiful hair for a while, and it all just falls out. It's actually really scary. Because here I thought I was going to be bald. Nearly, but not quite. So me and Wolfman are really doing good. I love him very much. And he's the only one that could tolerate my bullshit. And me his. And if something happens to me, I hope we find someone that is as blessed as me to be able to live and die and live and die and live and die as many times as I have and come back to spend quality time with the man of my dreams. It may have taken me 44 years to find him, but I've never been happier than when we spend time together. Well, my show probably won't be on YouTube, so I don't know why I'm doing this. I smoke. I talk about marijuana, so I'm not going to put it on air. Arrivederci, baby. Mon ami, la la la. La la la. I'll sing you a song right off the top of my head. Gone to the twilight zone, don't know where I'm going, far my phone. Gone to the twilight zone, in an era of Zion. We will not be far gone. We are not lost in a song. We are merry, we are mighty, we are giving gifts. Every day we see each other, our eyes focus on one another. Do not think that you're alone. We are mighty as a stone. Rock hard minds and poison souls. Sell your soul and don't have goals.
There's a ghost in here.